I'm not joking. I am actually graduating. Yes. I think first of all, I'll make it clear that this is my decision. It's not any like, you know. So the reason of graduation is I've already solved all the mysteries and problems in the city, and it's time to move to a different city that is waiting for me. Which is the cute way of, you know. I don't know if you remember. I'm sure you all watched Nina's graduation stream, right? And if you did watch her graduation stream, you know that I joined in during the one-on-ones stuff, right? You know, she was one of the first ones to talk to me. She was one of the first ones to talk to me about her graduation. And the reason why is because my graduation was actually going to be a long while ago. I had decided to graduate before she had. Right? I had already had conversations with management around like 5 months ago. Or almost everyone in EN actually has known about me graduating for a long while. I have talked to many people about this. I've talked to Nina, I've talked to Mika, I've talked to Vox about this. Actually, I've talked to all of Luxium, Ike, Shu, Luca. I talked to all of them about this. So yeah, basically down to the main point, this is my decision, and I have taken a long time with this. And there has been, you know, times where I think I'm not going to, or I am going to, I'm not going to, I am going to. But after talking with pretty much, you know, half of EN, some of outside of EN, I've come to the conclusion, right? I mean, I came to the conclusion a while ago. If you watch the one-on-one that me and Nina did in her graduation, we were very, very non-emotional. Like, we were very just, yep, it is what it is, bruh. Like, because we had talked about it in depth for both sides, my side and her side, in depth. I guess it's like, yes, I burned out. But I burned out maybe like 7 or 8 months ago, and I have not been able to recover even 1% since then. I've tried positive reinforcement on myself. I've tried asking everyone who cares for me, like around me, for advice on how to do that. If you look at my VODs, if you're a regular viewer, you know I've tried to get out of burnout. But I don't think it's burnout. I think I'm just done. I'm very happy to hear that I could be like your first VTuber. I really hope I'm not your last VTuber. Please continue to support everyone around me, all my friends. I hope you treat them well. The first thing that Luca said to me was like, are you sure? Like, are you really gonna go? Everything links back a long time ago, guys. So one of the things is, do you guys remember when we went, when I went to Japan for the first time, and I met up with Vox, and we went to the airport, and we were like fucking like 12 hours early or something really ridiculous, right? So during that time when we were sitting in the pub drinking, that's when I talked to Vox about my seriousness about graduation. Before then, I had talked to him a little bit, but that was like the serious. He was like, oh, you're like serious about this? I was like, yeah. And we talked very in depth about it. And, you know, he gave me like his opinions on stuff. And, you know, I gave my opinions and stuff. And he really helped with like thinking about what I want to do, because it was a very confusing time. Real homie. Homie Vox. Very nice. For Luca, Chu, and I think Ike as well, it's been kind of scattered, you know? It's been like a scattered time. But I think a lot of them kind of like, we talked a little bit about it when we were in Japan recording for AR Live, which is another sad thing. we thought AR Live was gonna happen, right? And I'm pretty sure we kept talking about how, like, you know, this is gonna be like our thing, right? But like, now it's not gonna be all of our thing, because the time has passed. If it happened during that time, then we could have all been together, but it didn't. My main goal when joining the company was to just make people laugh and entertain as many people as I could, and I think I did that. I think I'm pretty happy with the amount of influence I was able to get. I'm pretty happy with the amount of stuff I was able to do, and I'm pretty happy with any projects I was able to accomplish. I'm very happy to meet everyone that I could, and I honestly, truly feel fulfilled. Joining this company, I had like the goal of wanting to entertain people and to get enough money to treat my mum, to giving her a good life, because we had a really shitty upbringing. I had a very terrible upbringing. My mum was working constantly. I was home alone all the time. The first thing I did was not spend it on myself, but spend it on my mum, because that, I mean, she deserves it more than I do. And that was one accomplishment done. The next accomplishment was, well, get 1 million subscribers. And I mean, I did it. And I think 1 million was such a big goal, and I was able to do it. And to me, that means I entertained 1 million people enough to want to click subscribe on my channel. Even if, it doesn't matter if you donate, it doesn't matter if you only watch once a week. The fact you tune into my streams or my VODs or anything like a video, anything, a short, you are supporting me in some way, shape or form. And that is more than I could ever ask for. And I truly, truly appreciate it. I appreciate you so much. But you know, maybe not all leavings have to be so sad. Maybe this one can be happy. Everyone's gonna die eventually. I really appreciate everyone here, but I don't want people to have me as a crutch in their life. That is the one thing I never want, ever. Okay? If me graduating prevents you from ever having another favorite, that sucks, man. I would never want that. If you want to have a new favorite, that is okay. I will never say just have me as your favorite forever. No, it's okay to move past. I don't want to ever limit you. I don't want to ever limit you, ever. If you feel like me leaving, you can never have a favorite again, that's okay. But if you're gonna force yourself to never have a favorite, don't do that. Don't force yourself, okay? You should still be able to go and get happiness. It shouldn't be the end of your happiness just because I leave. It shouldn't be the end of your entertainment just because I leave. You came to me for happiness and entertainment. I give you happiness and entertainment. You know? Don't limit yourself. I understand that people will be like, Luxium is not Luxium without Mysta, or I don't want to draw anything without a reference to Mysta or anything like that. Guys, that is the biggest crutch ever, okay? And people need to realize that you will eventually move, like, people need to move on eventually. I'm not saying now, and I'm saying after everything is done and said, there needs to be a point to move on, okay? You can't just cling on to nothingness forever. It's not healthy. And if a year from now, all of Luxium still gets questioned or anything like is related to me still a year from now, that is not what I want at all. No way in hell. No way in hell. Yes, they can mention me or whatever, but like if people are expecting them to, like if people are expecting to have art, because I've seen this where people expect certain artworks to include other people who may not be like with us anymore, and they get mad at the artist. That is fucked up. You're so fucked up for that. Don't do that. That's so stupid. Okay? No one ever would want that. Okay? The person who's leaving does not ever want that. I guarantee you. Okay? If I have like one wish for people, or just one wish for when I leave, I hope the best for NIJISANJI. And I don't mean as a corporate. I mean as the people. I wish the best for everyone in this company. EN would not be EN without the people who are in it. You know what I'm saying? Just, I'm saying this for the people in EN. I think they deserve the best. We keep in contact with fellow Luxury members. Yes, I will come in contact. I'll still be in contact with everyone that I want to be in contact with. And I am planning to probably see Luca in Australia very soon after my graduation.